Good afternoon from Rega. Tuesday. So today's topic is going to be Fibonacci levels. That's what I put it. I would say Fibonacci retracement levels. That's what the topic is going to be today. I will not be going more details or digging a lot of details regarding this Fibonacci retracement. We have the rough article on our website. How you find this article is very easy. When you go to ducascopy.com, number one, you go to market news and research. Once you click on market news and research, you will see articles. When you click on the articles, you will see that it's the latest one, use of Fibonacci retracement to develop trading strategies. And if you want to learn the A and B of Fibonacci, we have it already on our YouTube. The A to Z of Fibonacci was done by FS Passion. He gave an extensive course, I remember I attended that. I was watching the video, or I was a kind of participant of his teaching on Fibonacci. So you can easily find it on our website. So that being said, let's take a look at the Fibonacci retracement. This kind of very interesting tools, or very important tools, I would say, in technical analysis for traders. If you know how to use your Fibonacci retracement very good, you will be able to be part of a winning trade, consistent winning trade, because a lot of traders use Fibonacci. It's kind of show you the resistance or support, a significant resistance or a significant support. And there's some kind of I would not say there's kind of, but there's a kind critical Fibonacci numbers. When the price action is gradually moving and hits the critical Fibonacci numbers, it tends to, if it breaks the number, it tends to hit the second critical number. But if that number holds, then there's going to be a significant retracement towards either the extension. If you want to know more details about that, you check it on our YouTube video, FS Passion. He already shows you that. And Fibonacci number is kind of named after an Italian. Yeah, he's a mathematician from Italy. His name is Leonardo of Pisa. That was the original name. Later was known as Fibonacci. That is Leonardo Fibonacci. And he introduced the Fibonacci sequence, or the Fibonacci number, in the 13th century in Europe. This number was first invented or discovered, I would say, in India. But in the 13th century, Leonardo Fibonacci introduced the sequence in Europe, and it's widely used in mathematics and forests. And if you want to know Fibonacci number, is very easy. I'm not a mathematician. I don't know mathematics that good, but I know technical analysis. But it's kind of very easy for you to know the sequence Fibonacci number. It's kind of the first number, and you add it to the other number, then you get the current the current number. So when you take 0 plus 0 equals to 1, then you take this one, the previous number, into the most recent number which you already got. That is 1 plus 1 equals to 2. Then 1 plus 2, you see, is 3. Then 3 plus 2 plus 3, you got 5. Then 3 plus 5, you have 8. Then if you had 5 plus 8, I believe you get 13. So on and so forth. That's how you get the Fibonacci number. And this article was published on our website by one of our analysts. Our name is Anastasia. So you can easily read it there. But if you want, I can read a little bit. Like, Fibonacci retracement is one of the most widespread method of technical analysis among other Fibonacci trading tools. And this Fibonacci number, Fibonacci retracement, get it, is the most popular tools in terms of Fibonacci for a technical analysis. A lot of traders, they use this Fibonacci retracement to pinpoint a significant support or a significant resistance. That's the Fibonacci in general. So before we dive into the charts to show you how it is, I will like continue talking more about the Fibonacci. Then like I remember when I started learning technical analysis, and when I come across Fibonacci, I was so fascinated when I got to know about Fibonacci, because it's kind of very easy to learn and very easy to use. That's Fibonacci retracement. I was so excited when I got to know about the Fibonacci retracement. I remember that was 2014 or 15. 2014 or 15. Yeah, one of those years. So when I combine this Fibonacci retracement, I usually use 3 technical tools in order for me to do my technical analysis. If you follow my previous webinar, you already know that I usually look at the channels, the trend of the market, either the uptrend or downtrend. Then I trade the currency pair based on the trend which I'm seeing. That's number 1. And number 2, I use the moving average. It's the kind of trend too. So use the 50-day simple moving average, or 50-hour simple moving average, and the 200-day or 200-hour simple moving average. The 200 used for the long term, and the 50-day used for the short term. And the third one, I use Fibonacci to identify a key resistance. So let's take a look at this chart right now. What I was saying before, look at it. If I hit my trend line right now, my trend line, put it at this high and to this current higher low, what I'm having, this is my old strategy right now, then the combination of the Fibonacci retracement, which I'm trying to explain for you guys. If you have any question, simply put it at the chat box and I will answer you as soon as possible. So if you take this channel line, you hit it, this is the British pounds USD. What am I seeing right now? I am seeing that the price movement is going bearish, like this is descending channel for the British pounds USD. That is based on my technical analysis. So when you have the Fibonacci, how do you do it? This kind of a horizontal line, you put it at the higher point, which is visible for you, and you connect it to the lower point. Then you can see you have like Fibonacci level, and we have this 23%, we have the 38%, we have the 50%, and we have the 60%. Important number for Fibonacci, the most important number which you need to be looking in Fibonacci retracement is the 50% and the 61% Fibonacci. Those are the strongest numbers. So if this price right now, it already passed this 23%, it tested the 38%, this region. Just imagine this price action, the British pounds USD breaks this level and continue moving. If it tests this region, and if this region, this 50% holds, this already is our reference of strong resistance here, and it's kind of a strong resistance. There's all tendency that it might, or there's 50 to 70% chances it might go directly to the Fibonacci retracement, the extension of the 50%, the extension. This is one significant number. And if this price passes, if the price breaks this 50% Fibonacci, the next target which you might be using as your significant reference of resistance is going to be the 61%. Those are the two most strongest, most strong number that you will get on the Fibonacci, or the strongest resistance level. The same vice versa, that's the resistance level, and you can use it as a support too as well. Just imagine that this price action continue moving and breaks this level, then you can easily put your support. You can stop loss, you can put it below this 61%, but that's the, you can put it at below this 50% in order for you to take a position going nuts. The same way, if I want to enter this currency pair right now, the British pound USD, what am I looking at right now? I am looking at the price action is close to the 38.20% Fibonacci retracement level. This is not this is kind of it's resistant level, but it's not as strong compared to the 50% and compared to the 61% Fibonacci levels. So I will wait since this price. Yeah, look at it first. Why I will not enter this currency pair right now and take a position going downward? I already see that the price breaks, it already tests or break that level, but there's not a significant breakout that already occurred. So yeah, it moves, breaks it, it bounced back, rejected it, playing around this region. So what I'm waiting for is for the price to gradually move and test this zone. If it tests this zone, come closer to this region anywhere, then I can easily short this pair. If I'm a swing trader or kind of a long-term trader, I will aim for the 50% the extension. But if I'm short-term trader, I will just kind of wait for this price to retrace towards this 38% and I take my profit. That's still the same compared to the 61% there. And if you take the sequence, why you take this retracement level right now, put it into this consideration of this Fibonacci number, you know how to use the Fibonacci retracement. Because just imagine this 23%. Just imagine the 23.60%. Yeah, just imagine the 23 point this year. Just imagine the 23% and the 38%. The price already breached the 28% and it passes this 38%. You know the most significant level which you will be aiming at based on the Fibonacci number is going to be at the 61%. If you plus it, 23.60 plus 38.20, the significant number which you'll be getting is 61. Yeah, this region is 61. 61. This is not what I mean. I mean this. Yeah, is the 61.8%. So if you plus this 23.60 and 38.20, because the price already breached this 23%, it already breached this 38%, and if it continue moving, the next target which I definitely will be putting my sell limit, it's gonna be close. I will not put it exactly at that 68%. I will put it somewhere in this region, so that when the price comes to this towards this region, I will easily, my position will be open, a new position will be open, and I will put stop loss little bit above that region and take profit. Depends on where you are comfortable with. If depends on if you are a day trader or if you are a short-term trader. So guys, this is regarding this article, the Fibonacci retracement. This is the explanation, and if you need more questions, if you need more details in regarding the Fibonacci and how to use it, we already have the video there, FS Passion A to Z of Fibonacci. So thank you guys for your attention, and see you later this week for more technical analysis. I think I will do currency, technical analysis on currencies. Maybe I'll choose one of those currencies which I will do. But in them, remain blessed and see you later this week. Bye bye.